We're witnessing a strange societal phenomenon, an obsession with the inconsequential, while the truly important crumbles around us. People are losing their minds over the latest celebrity gossip, the color of a latte, or the opinions of internet trolls, all while the world burns. Homelessness skyrockets, the gap between the rich and the poor widens, and a looming economic crisis threatens to wipe out the savings of millions. Yet many remain oblivious, distracted by a constant barrage of manufactured outrage and trivial pursuits. This isn't a new phenomenon, of course. History is littered with examples of societies that prioritize spectacle and entertainment over the well-being of their citizens. The Roman Empire, with its bread and circuses, comes to mind, but in our hyper-connected age, this trend has reached a fever pitch. Social media algorithms, designed to maximize engagement and profit, relentlessly feed us a diet of outrage, fear, and fleeting entertainment. We're bombarded with constant updates, from the latest celebrity scandal to the most outlandish political pronouncements, all vying for our attention. This constant stream of information, or perhaps more accurately, misinformation, serves a dual purpose. It distracts us from the real issues facing our society. It also serves to divide us, to pit us against each other based on superficial differences, while those in power consolidate their wealth and influence. The erosion of trust in institutions, from government and media to academia and religion, has created a vacuum of authority. This vacuum is being filled by a cacophony of voices, many of them driven by self-interest and a desire for attention. We're bombarded with conflicting narratives, with experts proclaiming contradictory truths, leaving us feeling lost and disoriented. The result is a society that is increasingly polarized and paralyzed. We're so busy fighting over the latest cultural war that we've lost sight of the common ground we share. We're so consumed by outrage that we've forgotten how to have a civil conversation, to listen to different perspectives, to find common ground. This obsession with the trivial has real-world consequences. It allows those in power to operate with impunity. While we're distracted by the latest outrage, they are quietly dismantling the social safety net, enriching themselves at our expense. They are eroding our freedoms, chipping away at our rights, all while we're busy arguing about the merits of different brands of coffee. The financial resettling you mentioned is a prime example of this. While the average person struggles to make ends meet, the ultra-wealthy are thriving. The gap between the rich and the poor is widening at an alarming rate, and the middle class is shrinking. Yet many remain oblivious, distracted by the latest celebrity gossip or the latest political scandal. This is not a sustainable path. We cannot continue to ignore the real issues facing our society while we obsess over trivial matters. We cannot allow ourselves to be manipulated and divided by those who seek to profit from our fear and anger. We need to reclaim our attention. We need to break free from the echo chambers of social media and engage with the world around us. We need to have honest and respectful conversations about the issues that truly matter: climate change, economic inequality, social justice, and the preservation of democracy. We need to demand accountability from our leaders. We need to support policies that benefit all of us, not just the wealthy few. We need to build a society that is based on compassion, cooperation, and a shared sense of purpose. This will not be easy. The forces of division and distraction are powerful, but we cannot afford to give up. The future of our planet and our society depends on it. We need to remember that we are all interconnected. Our fates are intertwined. The choices we make, both individually and collectively, have far-reaching consequences. We need to choose wisely. We need to prioritize the well-being of our planet and our communities over the fleeting distractions that consume us. We need to remember that true happiness comes not from accumulating wealth or chasing fleeting fame, but from living a life of purpose, of meaning, of connection. We need to rediscover our humanity, to reconnect with our shared values, and to build a society that works for everyone, not just the privileged few. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Let us reclaim our attention, reclaim our power, and build a better future for ourselves and for generations to come.
Check one, check.
Disclaimer. This blog post expresses personal opinions and may not reflect the views of all readers. It is intended to stimulate thought and discussion on important social and political issues. Please subscribe, like, and share for more content like this.